onto Cooley Lake Road. Turn right onto Cooley Lake Road, then turn right onto Union Lake Road. Turn right onto Union Lake Road. In 1 mile, turn left onto Willow Road. Starting route to Commerce Road. Head east on Cooley Lake Road, then turn right onto Union Lake Road. In 1.4 miles, turn left onto Commerce Road.
The rest is boring. Like videos. What happens when you want to playoff it? Playoff is turned it into professional sports. No. That's it. What am I supposed to do? Oh, let me get hopped up for the Wisconsin. For what? To play for the right to go to the Cap 1 Bowl? Don't care. Why is it not all us? Is there any bad fan text? You're not a loyal fan. No. This is where we get the text of, well, Mike, you're just sandbagging us. That way, if Michigan State loses to Ohio State, it's, oh, they lost to the best team. And they beat them, they're the best team. No, the same can be said with Michigan, though. They lose this weekend to Iowa. Their season is over. Our season's toast. Michigan loses, I think it's DEFCON 1. I mean, we are 20-point underdogs for a reason. I don't know, is it some kind of hot take to suggest OSU's a lot better than we are? I'm not impressed with much of anything we do. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be the obedience part and come on the air and just pimp my team and tell you how great they are in my green panties. Like, what world are you in? I don't like much of anything MSU. Yeah, there's bright spots here or there, but like, no, I don't think the product is somehow great. I think defense has been disappointing. I think the offense has been herky-jerky. I don't know what to tell you. 485-3997-97. Look, Magic fiberglass windows, stronger and more energy efficient than the cheap vinyl garbage you already got in your house. So why would you buy more of it? Good. That's why you need to go to Magic. Family-owned, Michigan-based, stand by to work 100%. That's why Magic Window come with a lifetime guarantee. The owner and the staff, they're best. They offer you a lifetime guarantee on the products they sell as well. You get a great offer. 97 to take a listen. Right now, get a house full of windows, $129 a month, 2 years, no interest. Just tell them I sent you. You fill your entire home with the best windows money can buy for less than the price of your cable. Guys, Magic's the best. 888-77-MAGIC or go to magicwindow.com. Again, house full of windows, $129 a month, 2 years, no interest. Tell them I sent you. That's Magic with a J, window.com. It's Magic Window, built for you.
It's football season, so it's time to get to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the games. No fall weddings, no man caves. Watch football the way it was meant to be watched. Tackling the mountain of wings, raising deers like trophies. So get your priorities in order and get to Buffalo Wild Wings all season long for football. Not too long ago, your power company left you in the dark. And not long from now, they'll likely try to raise your rates again. Fight back against the electric company. Show them that you have a choice and that you're not afraid to make it. Go solar today with Power Home Solar and start owning your power instead of renting it. Now with battery storage included, so you won't have to rely on a flashlight the next time the electric company tries to leave you in the dark. Visit powerhome.com or call 1-888-537-1005.
If you're worried about your cholesterol, hear how others are taking charge of Garlic.
My doctor said my cholesterol was borderline, but I've been taking Garlic and it works.
I've been taking Garlic for years.
My pharmacist recommended Garlic. He said there's an ingredient in garlic that helps maintain healthy cholesterol.
I take Garlic every day. No garlic bread. Lots of people like you are choosing Garlic to help maintain a healthy cholesterol. Garlic, it's cholesterol's natural enemy. The
loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Spilled your juice? Quick. The Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty is 2 times more absorbent than a leading ordinary brand. It cleans up messes and spills quicker, so you can get back to the party. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like company pages where you can get people excited about working for you. And we give you this toy monkey, which will bang its cymbals when the right resume appears. Okay, there is no monkey.
I said there is no monkey.
But company pages, for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo to try company pages for free. Terms and conditions apply.
To see contest rules for 97.1 The Ticket contests, go to 97.1theticket.com and click on the Contests tab. Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas. If you can't say it loud and proud, at least say it loud.
All right, ticket text coming in 445. Sully will lose you some money. Mike, I'm a Michigan student. I think State keeps it close. I took MSU plus 21. How many points would you need to bet MSU? Either how few or how many? I have watched every OSU game. The Florida Atlantic game, I watched the first half. The rest of the games, I've watched all. I think they're the best team in America. I don't care about the Vegas line at 20. To me, that thing would have to be north of 24 to even consider it. I don't know how State gets to 20. I don't know how we keep them under 30. I just don't.
Top of my head was thinking 24 and a half off the jump, but you definitely need to have a few more points.
I just don't think MSU fans recognize the athletic difference between these two teams. I mean, we're going to get run off the field. I mean, we have nice players. Like Darrell Stewart is a nice player. Cody White, a little disappointing this year, but he's a nice player. You know, Elijah Collins, nice, but go get a look at what OSU's putting out there defensively. Those aren't nice players. Jeffrey Okudah is a top 5 NFL draft pick. Chase Young is a top 5 NFL draft pick. You've probably got 6 first-round picks total on that defense that eventually will be first-round picks or are already. Like, you've got Tyler Higbee.
I think a lot of fans are the ones that are, you know, saying, Mike, you're being too tough on Michigan State or whatever. I think they're just letting their past dictate their feelings in this game. That Michigan State has found a way to keep games close. You know, it's kind of like the SOL type thing. People take stuff from the past and apply it to the present and think it's going to always hold true.
Right. But that's also fans doing what fans do. I'm not into the whole fan thing. Try to think critically about stuff. Not going to make some case for my team that doesn't exist. I don't think our offense has actually improved. Not by great measure. Sure, it's gotten better. Well, my argument is it couldn't get worse. The only game where the offense really looked impressive was Western, and Western's defense is trash. It's awful, even by Matt standards. If you want to beat this Ohio State team, okay, well then what? You're going to sell me on one of the great defensive performances in the history of the school as the bar for success this Saturday. Like, that's what, because they did it in 15, I'm supposed to believe they're doing it. That's fan speak. I don't hear that. That's not me being a bad fan. That's you being a bleephole. OSU just is on another planet, and the feeling of hopelessness has kind of set in for Michigan State, and I would assume Wolverines feel the same way. I don't imagine too many Wolverine fans going, yeah, I can't wait to get our crack at OSU. I mean, for Michigan, look, they could beat this weekend's opponent. I think the scary thing for Michigan is you're looking at, if they lose, you're looking at Bobby Ross sound effects. You are looking at some major questions needing to be asked about, all right, what are we doing here? I mean, hell, the Notre Dame game would be damaging enough to lose. But Iowa? Precursor? I don't want to hear about Iowa ranked 14th and all that. We're going to find out how good Iowa is. We're going to get some answers about Iowa this weekend. I don't know if Iowa's good. Did you watch the Iowa State game? I mean, I know a lot of the Cy-Hawk Trophy games are wars of attrition. This one was no different. Iowa State fumbles a punt late to kind of seal it, but that's really the only read you're going to get on Iowa. I understand what Iowa is and is not, and I will tell you this. Show me a big road win for Iowa. If this game were at Kinnick this weekend and I were a Michigan fan, I'd be terrified. But no, not on the road. You know, Iowa played Miami, Ohio. They played Rutgers. You know, they played, who else? Played Iowa State, the game I watched, 18-17. And they played the same deadbeat Middle Tennessee State team you did. I don't know anything about Iowa. I know Epenese is a first-round pick on the D-line and a terror. And I know Nate Stanley might be one of the better quarterbacks they've had. But outside of that, I'm not going to build Iowa into some super team. I think there's a reason you're favored, even though they're higher ranked. Still think player for player, roster for roster, you have a better team. You got more talent. Now, if the weaknesses Wisconsin exposed are as bad as they exposed them to be, well, then you're dead. But I don't know that they're that bad, and it's possible Wisconsin's just that good. I think there's cracks in your foundation, no doubt. And I think there's teams left on your schedule that are going to expose those cracks and blow them open. I'm just not sure Iowa's the team to do it. But if they are, and they do, oh, make no mistake about it, Rome is burning. You're dead. You are dead. I don't know how you'll keep that locker room together. I don't. Meritocracy's great when you're playing for a championship, but when it's every man for themselves, oh, look out. I don't know, man. This is a very, very important game for Jim Harbaugh and for this university and this football program.
Yeah, I think people already did kind of flip and start to turn after Wisconsin.
So what do you think will happen if they lose to the Corn Cobs from Iowa?
I think you're talking pitchforks, right? You're talking people wanting Harbaugh to be gone. It's no doubt in my mind that all hell would break loose.
Wouldn't losing to Iowa be proof that Harbaugh's a fraud?
Yeah, it'd be proof that they're never going to win with him, I think.
Like, I almost viewed it like Saturday night. If Scott Frost were for real, you compete in that game. We talked about it on Cash the Ticket. I'm like, look, they're not going to beat this team, but compete. You're getting 18 points. Compete. Mike, that game was over in 5 minutes. It was a total embarrassment. And whatever Scott Frost is trying to turn Nebraska into, it means he hasn't even started. I don't care about them being the best team in America. You don't go on the road and do what Ohio State did. That was unbelievable.
Well, and here's the thing for Michigan, though. Even the most positive, upbeat Michigan fan right now that still has a little bit of a glimmer of a hope that they can turn this around this season and really do something special. If they lose on Saturday, that person even has to come realize that, hey, it's just not happening. This is not going to work. And that's kind of what I think Saturday represents for the super fan.
I mean, we'd have to talk to Michigan fans to find it out, but I wonder if anger would subside and just apathy would take over. Again, you want to count the Rutgers win. Your business. Everyone has a Rutgers win. You're basically 0-2 in Big Ten play. Your season is over. Year 5, Harbaugh played 2 Big Ten teams of note, lost them both. Like, apathy would set in.
And it would be
And they'll lie their asses off to guarantee that they get their 100,000 streak alive. But you would see crowds smaller of 100,000. Fans will stop. They'll stop caring. I think it's arguable. If Wisconsin was one of these referendum moments on Harbaugh, this is the last stand. He can't lose this. I think fans could try to explain away losing at Penn State at night, or, hey, Notre Dame is really good. Look what they did to Georgia and Virginia. All right, Mike, you can't lose this. This? 248-539-9787. Your calls. Sully's cocked and loaded pick of the day. Sully's got a big cocked and loaded pick of the day. And then 5 o'clock, mixing a little Leo's for you. 97.1.
Right now, though, Comcast, let's talk about Xfinity.
Here's Mike Sullivan.
And yeah, that's right, the internet. You need it, right? Whether you're streaming shows, whether you're, on Twitter or social media, whatever it is, you need internet, and that's why you need Xfinity. You get the fastest, most reliable internet with really fast speeds available, so you can get online and get down to business faster. And Xfinity delivers enhanced network security as well. That's a big thing, guys, to have security and know that when you're browsing that you're safe. You don't have to worry about stuff. That's what Xfinity offers. You can also, if you're a parent, you can set curfews with parental controls and pause your Wi-Fi at dinner time. That's life with Xfinity, the best internet provider in America, according to speedtest.net. Simple, easy, and awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement, or get 4 times the speed for just $10 more a month for 12 months. And you can add enhanced network security as well. So go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or drop by your local Xfinity store. Some restrictions do apply with this, but guys, give Xfinity a call. Customer service is great. I mentioned that I'm moving later this week, right? I was just talking to Damon at Comcast at Xfinity the other day. Couldn't make it any easier and any helpful with my move and making sure that everything's going to be set up, that I'm good to go with transferring services. 1-800-XFINITY, Xfinity.com, or your local Xfinity store today.
97.1 The Ticket.
This report brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing around the Ypsilanti area. Crash leaves only the right lane open. 94 westbound before Huron Street. Your stop and go from Rossville Road. Eastbound 94 also moving slowly through the area. 75 southbound at Southfield Road. An accident is on the right shoulder with delays from Schaefer. For same-day service of your air conditioning or plumbing, call Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, or Plumbing. 37 years in the business. A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. 800-924-2123. MastercraftHeating.com. I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Jamie and Stoney. Mornings. Coming up Wednesday morning at 8:02. Tiger manager Ron Gardenhire wraps up the season. And at 9:02, it's Wednesdays with Mojo. Jamie and Stoney. Mornings, 6 to 10. You will love your Avis Ford, because even if you think you've got bad credit, now you can get approved right over the phone. Just call Johnny Hart at 877-NOW-LOAN. Answer a few questions and let him take it from there. He'll show you payments you can afford and let you choose from one of the largest certified pre-owned inventories around. You can drive a better car, even with bad credit. And rates right now for a limited time are only 1.99% on select vehicles. Don't believe me? Here's Johnny Hart himself.
If you have bad credit, I mean, you can't get a car type of credit. Bankruptcy, divorce, or a repo in your pants. Give me a call today. You can drive away in a vehicle that you can be proud of and a payment you can afford.
Call Johnny Hart today at 877-NOW-LOAN. That's 877-NOW-LOAN. We'll get you financed fast and on the road. With a small down payment, you won't be turned away. Visit Johnny Hart in the used car building of Avis Ford on Telegraph at 12 Mile, or call 877-NOW-LOAN.
How to play soccer today.
kid. Buy the kid a soccer ball. Sign up for a town league. Write a check. Practice. Practice. Ignore other sports. Focus on soccer. Drop Town's Rec League. Sign up for travel team. Write a check. Travel. Give up weekend obligations. Travel. Sign up for camp. Write a check. Sign up for camp. Write a check. Sign up for elite camp. Write a big check. Kid turns 10. Sign up for elite team. If kid makes it, write a check. Sign up for a private trainer. Write another check. Write another check because you think it's good for your kid. Only to have that kid decide they want to quit playing that sport that you wrote all those checks for. Now they want to play another sport. It's a little late to start, so write a check to a private coach to catch up. Buy the kid new gear. Sign up for a new league. Write a check. Practice. Write a check. No other sports. Focus on this one. Write a check.
65% of low-income kids have given up on sports. Ever wonder why? Don't retire, kid. Visit ProjectPlaySEMI.org and find out what the cost of youth sports is costing us. Proudly supported by Project Play, Southeast Michigan, and the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation.
More than ever, we need to laugh. Hoping the Radio.com app brings the funny. On Radio.com, you can listen to your favorite hometown morning show wherever you are, or non-stop stand-up on the Comedy Now channel. And hilarious podcasts like Curious with Josh Peck and ID10T with Chris Hartman, all available 24/7 and all just a click away. So come on, lighten up and laugh a little, or a lot. Radio.com on Instacart or download the free app now. This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
Sports news all day, every day. This is 97.1
Detroit Lions settled bye this week. Their next action will be a week from Monday at Green Bay. The Lions with their 2-1-1 record. Carolina Panthers defensive tackle Kawan Short joins the list, the never-ending list of season-ending injured reserve. A lot of quarterbacks on that list. In fact, with 4 weeks into the season, more than 20% of the league's teams have needed to replace their injured quarterbacks this year. Detroit Pistons coach Wayne Casey is going to be concerned about Blake Griffin's workload this season. He'll watch his minutes, which came out to 35 minutes per game last year, his most